It's just no good.
Definitely not. It's definitely no good. So now, after the Pacers, where he spent a lot of his time, he went to Sacramento. Can you lay out his career with the Kings?
Kings was kind of a brief state. It was one of the, they never really kind of got it going. I think it was I'm trying to remember. Was it right after they kind of got rid of that core team and they were kind of rebuilding?
I think Weber was gone. He was traded for Peja Stojakovic.
Was Divac still there?
Vlade Divac may have still been there. It's actually a very good memory, Eric. I give you a ton of credit.
Oh, Vlade Divac's my favorite King.
I know he was traded for Stojakovic because he had asked for a trade out of Indiana, which is a whole other ball of wax. But, he did have a pretty good year there. I think his final year with the Kings.
Yeah, one of them, they kind of gave San Antonio a run in the playoffs in that first year, but then they kind of, they kind of, fell off at the end, but they never really kind of got to that next level. And I think, I kind of think of those both in Sacramento and in his years in Houston as kind of that same thing. It was like Houston more so, not to jump ahead, but a team with a lot of potential that never really kind of got there. And Sacramento was kind of they never really got it into gear. They kind of just seemed to be kind of coasting that year. And he, had a couple incidents, but was overall, a little bit more focused. I think, he realized how quickly the whole thing could be taken away. So it kind of changed his behavior or made him a little bit more aware about, how things can go south quick.
So after the Kings, he had a brief stint in China and Italy playing international ball, but then he went to the Lakers. What can you tell me about his career there?
In China?
No, with the
Lakers.
Well, the Lakers, that's kind of that was where he basically had, he, from the longest time being kind of, or used to being, the first or second or third option, to taking a support, like a real supporting role and being kind of, that role player. And I know that was something that he mentioned was difficult for him to kind of fit in, especially a team like the Lakers that, you're going in with, Phil Jackson and Kobe and just an already established system. And I think at the beginning, he kind of, a couple speed bumps, but, by the end of he kind of really kind of found his groove, even though it was a little bit of a, had to swallow his pride a little bit, but in the end, I think he saw the benefit of that when they eventually won that championship. And it's something that, it didn't happen, the way that maybe he would have envisioned it at the beginning of his career, especially, looking back to the trajectory he was on in Indiana. And he could have been one of those types of franchise players. He was one of the, top 10 guys in the league. And, who knows what would have happened with the Pacers that year, or his career, had the brawl not happened. But, he kind of found his way, back into, the league in a supporting capacity. And, he came up, he even still had his moments. I remember watching that game in 2010, Game 7 there, when he hit that, or was it Game 6 when he hit the three? I'm even mixing this up now.
I think it was Game 6.
It was Game 6, yeah. And when he hit that three, and it's just, you're looking at it, it's like, why is he shooting it? And then it goes in. It's just one of those things that in that year, it kind of, he has it in his head. He knew, he never lost confidence in himself. It was something that he always still believed, and he was just kind of, I think, frustrated in some of those years that never really kind of getting the opportunity to be the guy that he knew he could be. Because I think in his head, and a lot of people around him, he felt that he could be doing more, but it was tough to be able to, just say, okay, well, this is not what they're asking of me. So that, I think, was what kind of was his struggle. But in the end, I think he'd be the first to say that as far as winning the championship, that would be the highlight of his career. And, as everyone says, it kind of trumps those, personal accolades. But, for him, and I think it's a little bit different from him coming from someone that had so much disappointment and then so much to kind of that he wanted to prove to himself and others after kind of throwing away an opportunity. that he kind of wanted to, that's kind of how he thought about the personal, the personal success is more of it, just proving it and righting a previous wrong. And I think that's kind of the gist that I got from him, how he viewed it.
Talking to Ryan Dempsey, the co-author of Metta World Peace's book, No Malice, My Life in Basketball. And Ryan, I'll get you out on this. Why did World Peace change his name?
Good question.
I mean, he was on Celebrity Big Brother, and my mom turned to me and said, Jacob, is that his real name? And I said to her, no, it's Ron Artest. He just changed his name. Well, why'd he change his name? I don't know. I'll ask Ryan Dempsey for you.
To do something different, to spice it up, to change things up. Partially, maybe he was bored. It doesn't have, I know he was, let me put it this way, is from what he said, is he was looking to change his name before he really knew what he was going to change his name to. So I think it was just kind of just a fresh start, spice things up, come at this a different way, a different name. And that was it. I don't think there was a whole lot more to it than that.
When he played in China, did he change his name again? Or did he want to at any point?
I think he sort of did, but he didn't do it officially. I think he just told people that all of a sudden his name's the Panda's Friend, and some people started calling him that. And he had a whole shtick that he kind of went through this, where he had these panda shoes with pom poms that they throw in. He had a whole persona to this, but I don't think it wasn't anything that he officially did. He just said it and people ran with it.
That is one interesting man right there.
All right, Ryan, thank you for your time.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
All right, that was Ryan Dempsey. He's the co-author of Metta World Peace's book, No Malice, My Life in Basketball. Let's take a quick break. But first, be the first caller to 516-572-7440 and win a pair of tickets to see the Long Island Ducks take on the Lancaster Barnstormers on Sunday, June 17th. Boy, oh boy, is that a great Father's Day present. The Long Island Ducks bring you Atlantic League baseball all summer long at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip. More information about their schedule, tickets, and more can be found at liducks.com. Call 516-572-7440 to win right now. We'll be talking basketball next on Beyond the Game. We just gave away the tickets, folks. Basketball next on Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
If your skin could talk, would you listen?
As your skin, I forgive you. I forgive you for poking and popping me when I broke out at 14. I forgive you for that awful belly ring hole you left in me when you were 15. I forgive you for damaging me before prom, on spring break, and at tanning salons when you were 16, 17, 18. But I'm your skin, and if you continue to tan, I hope you can forgive me. Forgive me when wrinkles begin to show and I start developing age spots. Forgive me if I develop melanoma when you're only 22. So please, I'm asking you to stop. Stop tanning now. Our future depends on it.
Protect your skin from melanoma, the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. And protect your future. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Hey, what's up? This your guy, DJ Steph with the F. And if you didn't tune in last week to It's Saucy, this is what you missed. Hey! Yeah, but you know what's so funny? I found funny is remember that time Meek Mill donated $50K to Philadelphia public schools, and then Drake topped him with $100K?
That's so petty.
It's just
free
you
Meek.
And that petty stuff.
Free
Yo,
Meek.
Stop that. Because we had a problem the other day. I ain't gonna say it, but you know I'm not petty.
First of all, you're super petty.
No, I'm
because
not.
you be throwing low blows and sneak dissing on air. First you did it to my man Vaughn P last week.
I said we have interesting people here.
Now you trying to come for me?
I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying that it hurt me, Sam. It really did. If you don't want to miss out on moments like this, plus hip-hop and reggae music, then tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on the voice of Nassau Community College on 90.3 WHPC.
Jacob Volk. Jacob Volk. Jacob Volk.
Please.
No, because I heard it. No, wait, hold on.
You have the headphones off to talk to the guy.
Let me just paint you a picture, audience. Normally, when our mics are on, we're in a studio right now. If you don't have your headphones on, you can't hear what's happening. So headphones are like our lungs, all right? So he starts playing a Jacob Falkliner. I don't know which one. It could be a new one.
I have 7 of them. No, 8, I think. Hold on.
8?
Yeah, yes, I have 8.
Yeah, so I just wanted to see what masterpiece he probably came up with or which one he's bringing back.
I did my second Eminem one, the real Jacob Volk. This is Beyond the Game on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We are live twice a week, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 3 p.m. I am Jacob Volk. Sitting across from me, Eric Fischetti and Joe Ardita. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Real Jacob Volk, Eric Fischetti at Sergeant Fish, and Joe Ardita at Joe Cool NY. For some reason, his name on Twitter is Joe A. I don't know why you wouldn't just spell it out. Why aren't you spelling it out?
Your last name's very easy to spell.
No,
Yeah.
I just changed it.
All right, just change enough to change it?
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Jacob, you wield
Speaking
more
of
power than you
Twitter.
thought.
Speaking of Twitter, I showed you guys that guy Astro Rants.
Oh,
right? 'Cause
yeah.
we were talking. We were about. I'm assuming we're gonna be talking about the Yankees. That kid is just like.
That kid-
I don't know if he's a massive troll or he's just like actually serious. Like
Because
it's
you know
borderline.
why?
I really can't tell.
Joe, I can tell you why. Because the Astros were so bad for a long time, and the Yankees weren't. They really weren't that bad, the Yankees. They were just hovering around 500. Yeah, they missed the playoffs, but they never finished with the losing season.
In my lifetime, they have never finished with a losing record.
You know who has? The Houston Astros.
They have finished with plenty of losing
You had
records.
to move leagues, kid!
I feel like he just started watching baseball like a couple of years ago because he sounds like our age. Like he doesn't sound that much
younger.
He doesn't
sounds
sound
like
that
he's
much
13.
younger.
Guys, don't pay too much attention to it.
I'll say it time and time again. The Astros are the best team in baseball.
I mean, they're defending World Series champions for a reason, but they will not repeat, kid. I'll tell you that.
Definitely not.
Number to call if you have something on your mind is 516-572-7440. So let's switch gears to basketball. On Sunday, the Warriors destroyed the Cavs by a score of 122-103. What did you think of the game?
Awful game.
Oh, it stunk.
I like how you said destroyed, like
They
as you were introducing
destroyed.
the topic, but
They
you didn't.
did.
No, you're completely right. And anybody who was going to say that the refs are helping out the Warriors, I don't think the refs helped Steph Curry make 9 threes. This
No.
game was just
when
a slaughter.
he's on like that, the Warriors are unstoppable. There
Yeah.
was nothing LeBron could do. Absolutely nothing. This game was basically over at the tip. I give the Cavs
I think
credit.
the series was over.
I do too, to be honest with you.
J.R.
You're
Smith
not giving
has
them
gotta
one game
be-
at all?
No, I'll give them a game. I just don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, I agree.
With
Like the series.
Iguodala maybe coming back for game 3 and most likely coming back for game 4, this series is over. The Warriors are going to repeat 3 championships in 4 years. Modern day dynasty.
Look, the only thing I'm going to say in terms of, because I don't really think we need to talk about the game. Like, the score speaks for itself. It was not that close.
Can I talk about how horrible Jeff Van Gundy is?
I mean, if
Can
you
he
want.
just retire already, please?
No wonder you want him to coach so bad.
Yeah, seriously. go to the Pistons. I mean, gee whiz, go to the Raptors.
Dwayne Casey might go to the Pistons.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't think he would go there. I think John Beeline's going to end up going there. I could really see that working. Seriously, Jeff Van Gundy, go to the Raptors. Get off my airwaves. You are so flippin' bad. I can't. The words I want to say, I can't say.
I already know what you want to say.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, people, us radio folk, we have to, wear
We
a
have the
halo
730
over our-
words.
Yeah, we have to have a halo over our head when we're over the airwaves. Off the mic, we're,
We can't even do it 5 hours from now.
why, what's 5 hours from now?
The FCC legal period to
yeah,
swear.
That's right.
From 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., the FCC will not come down on us for swearing.
Well, now
but
they
the
know.
program director will come down on us like a ton of bricks.
What more, and I'm being totally honest right now, what more does LeBron James have to do? Obviously, and I know
He's leaving.
I know I said this before, but I didn't really elaborate on it, so let me do it now. I said that we were going to see a lot of Coach LeBron. Ty Lue should just go home. He really should. He's not going to be able to coach at all in this
LeBron
series.
really hasn't been
He's got like
Coach LeBron.
anxiety.
No, but like that's
No, he
the
really
thing.
does though. In
Yeah,
real life,
no,
he
I
does.
know.
He does, and I feel so bad
LeBron
for
got that
man.
boy stressed.
No, but I feel so bad for that man. But he shouldn't feel stressed in the regular season. They're probably going to win in the regular season. It's just practice for the playoffs for them.
Hey,
But-
it's the national media, man. It does it to you.
Kevin Love's got anxiety too. Like LeBron is just stressing everybody out.
This is just